What's going on, Tony? This is Danny from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see if we can help. So right off the bat, I like your logo over here. You got your email. Most people aren't going to send an email through this way. So I would probably put that all the way on the footer. Your phone number is great. Definitely have that up here, and it's a click to call, so you get 10 points from me for that. But I would put it next to the About Us section over here. You would also want to add a tab called Contact Us to have its own separate page, as well as a drop down menu as your services. Otherwise, no, spot on over here. So over 20 years of residential commercial painting throughout San Diego. Excellent. Click for an estimate. Take a look at our recent work. Looks nice. I mean, it does. Not gonna lie. Services. Painting is one of the fastest, most affordable ways, so excellent. But you're not talking about your individual services. That's the problem. So you want to, I mean, I know you do over here include painting, wood repair, stucco repair, and drywall repair. You want to put them and talk about each one individually. And you don't have to talk about those specific qualities. You want to more talk about like what it is you're offering. Like, hey, listen, are you tired of seeing the same house that you had 10 years ago? Do you want to feel like you just bought it for the first time again today? Well, guess what? A new painting job will give you just that look. Not only that, but we do X, Y, and Z to make it look like you have just bought your house for the very first time. So you walk in there and you've fallen in love all over again. Sappy stuff like that. I know it sounds disrespectful for me to say stuff, but people love it. And then leave a review. That's great. I would say probably have it in its own little section instead of on the front page over here, but doing really well with this. Certificate of insurance, certificate of license. Okay, great. I know in California they're very, very tough about that. Get your free estimate today. Excellent. So you have this. You're doing a lot here. Zip code, city address. I would probably just do full name, number, and email address as well as job they're looking for. People get a little weirded out when you're asking for the address and city and zip code because I don't know, just people are weird about it. Trust me. About us, Paint Right Painters is family owned. Not people love family owned. I would probably capitalize on that a little bit more. Like maybe I don't know. Is there something up top here? Family owned and operated, over 20 years of residential commercial painting throughout San Diego. Something like that. People love it. But no, otherwise, solid website. You have no social media profiles on here, so you lose 10 points for that. And again, you're losing 10 points for content. So you definitely want more content on your website. Now let's just take a look at the back end, see what's going on. So this is a tool I use called Ahrefs. It lets me know how Google is ranking you and looking at you. And not a lot of stuff over here for me to kind of see. So a UR rating is how much Google likes your website, and a DR rating is how much they trust you. Now, all that works with backlinks. Now, you want these to be in the 30s and 40s ratio of 1 to 1. A backlink is where you have your website link, or go this guy, or whatever it's called, somewhere else where somebody can click on it. And a referring domain is when they can actually come back to you when they do click on it. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. Some are spammier than others, like, I don't know, Wikipedia, BuzzFeed. You definitely want strong painters blogs that actually talk about what it is you're offering. Now, you don't have any organic keywords. Now, a keyword is what somebody can put into Google to find you. So, for example, Painter San Diego. I could put Chula Vista in there, but let's do San Diego because it's a little bit bigger and it gets the point across a little bit more. But this is location and service specific, right? Somebody is looking for a painter in this area alone. So this is also, by the way, these two combinations of location and service is how you create a Google ad. But right over here, you got your GMB, Google My Business profile. Very important to be in here because about 30 to 40% of all people will click on one of these three guys. Now, yes, you can have an ad in here. Personally, CertaPros all over the world. I can't stand it. I like the little guy. Anyway, after that, you have your organic search. Anyone can rank over here as long as you know what you're doing. But we got Yelp. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Stubbins Painting and McCarthy Painting. I spoke to McCarthy Painting earlier today. Anyway, you got Yelp as number one. You got Wow One Day as number two, and Hughes as number three. You know what's actually really scary about that is Wow One Day Painting 20 minutes ago was actually number three, and that's Stubbins Painting. Anyway, so we're gonna click on Wow One Day Painter, see what's going on behind the scenes. So everything they have, they're franchise, so they're everywhere, so they're gonna be the same. But just right off the bat, this is a keyword right there because it's location and service specific. But they got everything they need over here and more. They'll lose 10 points because it's not a click to call button, and this is not a drop down menu, as well as no one uses that magnifying glass anymore. But again, their websites are the same all around. So um, Google likes local. So as long as you're doing better, as far as like everything I'll explain at the end, local shouldn't be an issue. Philanthropy, books of consultation, book of consultation, it's different. CL locations, we're hiring. So they're trying to get as much information, with the, click here to move to the next step, stuff like that, which is very good to have. This is the number they should have on top of the page, not saying anything. Professional painters in San Diego. Again, this is also going to be a keyword. We got ourselves, they're talking a little bit about who they are, their painting process, and then they're going through what it is they're actually offering. Um, San Diego residential painters, they're talking a little bit about it. Each one of these should be a link, but it's not. All right, never mind, they lose on that. Um, Talking about their exterior painting, commercial painting. So, and that's very important. A lot of people don't do that, but you always want to talk about the services you're offering. Frequently asked questions. You could have it. I don't see a reason to. Speed, ease of booking, free consultation, kind of taking you from step one all the way to the end of the process. Typically, it's a three-step: book a consultation, get a free estimate, and then we start to paint a job to your dream home, stuff like that. And then obviously that is the end of their website. But let's take a look at the back end, see how they're doing. So right over here, their UR rating is 16, and that is for the entire link here because wow1day.com is their actual website, and this is a back page. So 16 for the back page, 54 DR is how much Google trusts them. That's for the entire wow1daypainting.com and on. They do have 197 backlinks on the entire back page, as well as 16 referring domains with 93 keywords on the back page and moving forward. Now they are getting 593 organic traffic through it. So let's find out what those keywords are for them to get that kind of traffic. So we're going to look at the keyword, the volume, the traffic they're getting, and the position they're in, because all those are extremely important. So right off the bat, all the keywords on these, we're just going to look at these top 4 keywords. They're all not only location specific, but they're also service specific. They have excellent volumes, totaling 1,800 between the 4 of them, and they're bringing in 43 from the first guy, 41 from the second guy, 34 and 33, and they're not even in great positions. When you're in position 1, 2, and 3, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20%. Here they're getting roughly around what is it? Maybe 10, maybe less than 10%. Doesn't matter regardless, but it's still 89, 80, 110, 147 people between the all these guys, which is actually a really great number. And if we continue going, you'll see that a lot of these are still going to be location and service specific. So how does this really help you guys out? Honestly, all you really got to do is we got to get you content. We got to talk about what it is you're actually offering. I mean, if it is in just Chula Vista, we can look over there and see, how the competition is doing. But it's mainly just looking for you got content that you need to add to your website, talking about the services you're offering. We got to add keywords in there as well, so you can start ranking for those keywords. And then finally, we got to get backlinks in there to rank the keywords as well. And the good news is you can look at Wow One Day Painting, you can look at Stubbins, you can look at J Painting, and find out what it is, what backlinks they're actually using that are strong backlinks, so you can use them for yourself. I mean, there's plenty to go around. Everyone can rank everywhere. And then add an additional 50 on top so you beat them out. Anyway, that's really all I got. If you do have any questions, Tony, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, man, you have an amazing day. Bye.